In 2016, Microsoft would officially release the Xbox One S. After the monumental stuff-up of the Xbox One, Microsoft needed a way to get back there into the market. And for $299, buyers were able to purchase the new Xbox One S. With 1TB, the Xbox One S had support for Blu-ray and for 4K gaming. But how will it hold up in 2024? Today, we'll be answering all your questions. Okay, firstly, let's just have a look at everything. So you've got a disc injector in the front, and on top we've got a fan. They've tried covering it up, but still looks pretty good. We have fans on either side as well. We've got the controllers there. They've got a charging port. Underneath it's just black, and yeah, there's another good look at the air vents on either side. There's also air vents on the back. But there's some of the cables and the plugins that we use. So that's the power plug-in. Then we've got the HDMI input and output, the USBs. We have the Ethernet PowerPoint, and I'm not sure what the last one is. But from a standpoint, it's got everything that it can cater for everything. And underneath, if you actually look here, it says Xbox on one side. Then it's got its number. And down the other side, it says Hello from Seattle, which is quite interesting. Don't know why they added that, but anyway, they did. And yeah, just have a good look at it. It's pretty good size, and it looks like it can fit in anywhere in your lounge room. Okay, now I'm just showing you how I plugged everything in. This was pretty difficult while filming. I had to put the camera down and make a few cuts in the edit because it was too hard to hold with one hand and push it in with the other. But anyway, we had the power cord. That's the HDMI port, and that is the USB. So for this next clip, I just turned on the Xbox and loaded into Fortnite just to demonstrate how long it takes to load. It does take roughly 5 minutes for Fortnite. Alright, so I've just loaded into my first game, and as you can see, we're sitting at roughly 60 FPS, which is pretty decent. But yeah, 10 ping roughly, it's alright. But as we're gliding in, you can see it's probably bumped up a little bit. We're still hitting roughly 60 FPS, but the ping is at, it's about 12, 15. Same with when we're building, it's about 14 ping. FPS doesn't really drop. So yeah, as you can see, it holds up decently, but how much do they cost? Well, I did a little bit of research, went onto eBay. They're roughly going from the $100 mark to the $200 mark, some a little cheaper, some a little more expensive. So here come all the questions that I'm going to be answering. Is the Xbox One S worth it in 2024? Well, the simple answer is yes and no. Depending on if you're budgeted and you want a smooth functioning Xbox that'll still work optimally, but you know, it's going to be lagging behind a generation as it is. But personally, I do think if you are on a tight budget or you're just not that much of a gamer, the Xbox One S is still perfect in 2024 and can be used. I mean, it functions perfectly well and has the same systems and UI as the latest generation of consoles, although the hardware and software is a lot different, and you know, it's a bit further behind. But other than that, the same operating systems as the most recent generation of consoles. So if you're not using it on an everyday all the time, then it's going to hold up because it has multiple purposes with its multiple media purposes, such as the Blu-ray. You can enter discs in there and watch movies, you can stream music, and there's so many things that the Xbox One S can do that other consoles can't. And anyway, that'll do it for today's video, guys. I appreciate you watching on how the Xbox One S still runs in 2024 and if you should buy one. So once again, thank you, see you later.